2025 brought about a lot of changes for me. There was a lot of ups and downs, and as I'm reflecting on the year as a whole, here are the 5 things that I am taking into the new year with me. Here is my 2025 year wrapped. So, jumping right into it, the first thing I'm taking away this year is that failure isn't final. I learned this early. I think in the year I was fired from my job. This was a job that, candidly speaking, was not for me. It was toxic, wasn't the right people for me, wasn't the right environment for me, and I was already feeling this. But I was too scared to leave because in the moment, I think I was like, I don't want to quit. I've never quit anything in my life. And I viewed it as quitting if I was to leave. I was like, I'm going to stick it out. I'm going to prove that I can take on anything. But the thing is, you don't have to. It's not quitting if it's not for you. Be able to distinguish between quitting and finding the right thing for you. I'm learning that it was the best thing for me because it redirected me into an area that I could grow and prosper and live up to my best potential and become a better version of myself. So in the moment, I felt like I had failed, but looking back on it, it was one of the best things that could have happened for me, and I am extremely grateful that it did happen. Time gives you perspective. Hindsight is 2020. You'll never know in the moment, but I will say, have faith that as long as you don't give up on yourself, failure is something that teaches you something, it redirects you into something better, and I truly believe that the universe has me. Whatever you want to call it, if it's a God for you, whatever it is, have faith that something out there better is coming for you. And I think that was what got me through that moment and something that I'm continuing to believe in this coming year. My next thing that I learned this year is that life is short. Stop caring what people think. Something that happened to me this year that I genuinely just wasn't expecting is that I lost someone that, oh my God, ew. Anyways, I'm not gonna cry on camera, so we will be back. The second thing I learned this year is just life is too short. I was reminded of that, unfortunately, this year when one of my best friends passed away. Wasn't expecting it, honestly. It came so out of the blue for me. Unfortunately, this was a wake-up call I did not want, but it is something I'm definitely taking into the new year, and it will stick with me for the rest of my life. It's just, if there's something that you are afraid of doing because you think that people will judge you, I'm sure they will, but the thing is, we all die at some point. And I know if you're young, I'm also young, I don't know why I'm talking like I'm 6 years old, but if you're young, time can feel so infinite, but it really isn't. Remember that we don't know when our last days will be. So I think the best thing to do, and what I'm going to do personally, is live my life for only me. And what I mean by that is, if I want to do something, I love to do something, X, Y, and Z, I'm going to live my life for myself. I can't live it for anyone else but me. So with that being said, again, I'm not trying to scare you, but use it as a wake-up call. Don't wait for things to happen in your life for it to remind you how precious time is and how very little time that we have. So live your life the way you want to. Don't waste it. Life and time is a gift that we don't all get. So moving into number 3, waiting for perfect is procrastination. I am a perfectionist. I know how it feels to want something to be perfect before putting yourself out there, before putting your art out there, your work, whatever it may be. But the thing that I'm learning is that perfectionism just keeps you stuck. You will never be perfect. Your work will never be perfect. And that's okay. We're human. Something that I have been reminding myself is an 80% rule. Get something to 80% and then let it go. You're never going to get something to 100%. There will always be some tiny detail that you don't like or whatever it is. Perfectionism is unattainable. I've been working on and reminding myself of get to 80%, let it go, and then just focus on getting 1% better each time. And eventually you'll be astounded by the growth that you've had looking back. I think for me, one of the biggest things I did this year was starting YouTube. I have been putting it off because I wanted the perfect this, the perfect that. And take it from me, you'll never be ready. You'll never be perfect. And I think one of the beauties of it is I look back on my old videos now and I do not like them. I hate them. But I think I had to go through those periods where the video is shaky and I'm still learning DaVinci Resolve and all these other skills to get to now, where my most recent video I'm pretty proud of. I don't think it's perfect. I think I'll look back on it in a year and be like, I hate this one too, but I can see the growth that I've had with even just 5 videos or 6 videos that I've put out, and I'm excited to see my growth further. So if anything, don't wait, just do it. The fourth thing that I'm taking into the new year is to seek discomfort. I think too often we get used to the box that we put ourselves in and we feel secure in it. But I think something that I've learned this year is that discomfort pushes you to unlock a new version of ourselves. And I think that's important, at least for me. I've lived in the same place my entire life, and this year I moved. It has pushed me to grow. When I look back on my life, this will be a pivotal moment that I learned to appreciate, where I decided to not let fear hold me back and to push outside of where I was comfortable and try something new. I'm viewing change and discomfort as an opportunity to grow. And I think that's important. So get outside your box and seek discomfort. And number 5, the last thing I am taking into the new year is do what matters, not what you think looks good. This year, I have been tasking myself to really think about what do I want? Not what I feel pressured into, not what I feel society deems as the best thing to do. What do I want? And I ask myself, would I rather be at the top of a ladder I don't want to be on, or the bottom or the middle of a ladder I actually want it to be? And this is all to say is you can spend years of your life chasing someone else's dream. If you don't take a second and really think about what you want out of life. And this can be a difficult thing to ask yourself. For me, I feel like it was kind of easy because I felt like I've always known what I've wanted to do and where I've wanted to end up, but I detoured for sure. I detoured because I felt like this was the right thing to do. I should get a mechanical engineering degree, go into this job and, check off these things that I felt like I had to do, but not anymore. If you are unsure of if where you are is the right place to be, ask yourself, 1, would I do this if I wasn't getting paid? And 2, would I put in 10 plus, 12 plus, 15 hours doing this? For a lot of people, what you're doing isn't that. Sometimes also, it is okay to have a 9 to 5 and then a 5 to 9. That's what I do, and I love it. I love the structure a 9 to 5 can give me, and then I love the financial security and ability to then pursue my hobbies, my loves, fashion, creating, all these different things. But don't get bogged down with only doing something that you don't like. Push to find your thing. And normally we're already doing it. If you look at your day or your week, there's probably something that you already gravitate towards naturally. Take a step back. What are the things that you do when no one's watching? What are the things that you do when it's not like a homework assignment or something? And nurture that. So if anything, don't be afraid to start over. Again, I think this all wraps up into life is too short. Do what excites you, do what you love. And I think in doing so, for me at least, these are the things that are grounding me as I go into the new year. So this was my 2025 wrapped. I hope you were able to get something out of it. Through my life experiences, my failures, my mistakes, I hope you were able to learn something from this. Let me know if there's something else that you're carrying into the new year that I haven't stated. I would love to hear about it. Comment it down below, and I will see you in the next video.